spend less than 6 months to 6 months. Let's fight an MMA fight.
It's not going to happen. And then you got other guys inciting the riot. He goes out there and he lays into this guy and he beats him like he stole something. And I do not condone that. Harge?
I'm a father, so you know I gotta have my son's back, but I'm gonna let justice, you know, play out, take its course. You know,
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Briggs weighed in on the Roger Jackson controversy, stressing that athletes must be mindful of their actions. He even challenged Quinton "Rampage" Jackson to a boxing match, vowing to knock him out. Rampage, however, revealed is now receiving more brutal threats since the incident.
oh, what's up, top 5? What's up, homie?
Your son is a monster.
Yo, hey, watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth. Chill.
I need a favor. How can I set up stripes for a kick?
I'll tell you off stream. I'm live right now.
Yo, Rampage, you're a monster.
Yo, hey.
The Lap is currently investigating Roger Jackson's attack on Psycho Stew. While no charges have been filed yet, authorities are weighing serious felony charges given the severity, with some even calling for a life sentence.
That is crazy, guys. I see a lot of people saying he should be facing murder charges. You're dang right. He should be at least 1 to 3 years. He shouldn't be able to ever compete in contact or combat sports. He should never even be able to stream either.
Police are reviewing footage, interviewing witnesses, and collecting statements to piece together exactly what happened in the Roger Jackson incident.
Son wasn't working, and so he kind of pulled him into the show, and then somehow at the end he got pulled into the ring, dude, he powerbombed this dude and punched him while he was unconscious 22 times in his face. He's in critical condition. He almost killed him.
Oh my.
It was brutal, dude.
So why did he do that?
Because he is I don't know, there's no excuse to ever.
Psycho Stew, Stuart Smith, was hospitalized with serious facial injuries but is now stable. His brother Andrew confirmed his condition, and his wife Contessa launched a GoFundMe to cover medical bills and lost income, noting Stu is a U.S. Army veteran using wrestling to cope with PTSD. Rampage Jackson addressed the situation on a live stream, saying he's dealing with it as a father and has faced racial threats targeting his family. He expressed a desire to meet Stu and emphasized that, despite the circumstances, he's supporting his son as any parent would.
This don't got nothing to do with none that's going on. But all I'm going to say is that my son hasn't been the same since his mom. He hasn't. And I know that. And I've been trying to be there for him and, you know, make him laugh and cheer him up and everything. But I'm not. And, I know my kids. He hasn't been the same. With me, like, he's just been distant from me. Like, he want to be more of a man and more of this.
In the MMA community, Javier Mendez suggested Psycho Stew may have provoked Roger Jackson for publicity, sparking debate over whether Roger's response was justified. WWE Hall of Famer Rob Van Dam initially backed Roger, but later condemned the incident, saying both Roger and Stu was set up.
Oh yeah, no, those are full on like brutal. Yeah. Oh, I did see the guy hit him over the head with the can. But if the guy thought that was part of I don't know.
Mark Henry addressed accusations of racial bias on Austin's 1300 The Zone, saying he has never faced discrimination in the UK and rejecting claims against him. He explained he doesn't hold power over anyone's life and that people who know him understand his true character.
And there are, even Brock Lesnar did 15 German suplexes once on John Cena and did not injure him, right? That's kind of wild when you think about it, because you're throwing a human being over your head. But anyway, Raja Jackson ended up kind of going too far. The guy was knocked out from hitting the mat.
In wrestling, big spots like Brock Lesnar's 15 suplexes on John Cena didn't cause real harm, but Roger Jackson went too far. His opponent was knocked out on impact and then took unnecessary punches.
His son even attacked him, so I understand. But and also the dad is there at, I think it's the announce table or in the back cheering for, I don't know, like supporting all this. I don't get it. You're the one that actually called your son up to actually make his debut and all this happened. I don't get it. Like, why? But it's insane. But yeah, they're investigating him, and of course his son will be going to jail. and because for attempted, murder and stuff and all that.
Mark Henry said veterans should have guided Roger better before the match, noting some people had been drinking and Roger wasn't prepared to process the situation after being hit with a beer can. Henry reflected on his own early career, crediting the Hart family for educating him and shaping him into a respected Hall of Famer.
What you think of Rampage Jackson? He was wrong. Everybody know he was wrong, man. You don't hit no man when you're unconscious, man. Only the strong can show compassion for the weak. Only the strong can show compassion for the weak. Most weak, that's why they can't show compassion for people. Yeah, you see, I mean, they picking on me. Yeah, he was weak, homie. Only the strong can, when he knock you out, walk away and leave you, you don't.
Mark Henry insisted he has no racial bias, saying God put him on oath to help others. He explained WWE succeeds because it enforces strict standards, fining or suspending wrestlers who go off script. Addressing critics, Henry said is unshakable as the world's strongest man. After the incident, Knox Pro Wrestling removed all WWE affiliations from their branding.
On Stuart Smith, U.S. military veteran, who I was apparently involved in an attack last night on the Knox Pro Wrestling event in the LA area. LAPD have been confirmed now to be investigating the situation. I guess after Stuart Smith.
The lack of immediate legal action against Rampage Jackson has sparked outrage online. Fans and wrestlers are questioning why he hasn't been arrested yet, with many shocked that such a violent attack in public hasn't led to consequences.
Actually pretty insane. Mark Henry, I'm making 0 apologies. So Mark Henry saying he's making no apologies for what he said the other day by Rampage Jackson attacking Psycho Stu, pretty much just almost killing him. Why? I don't understand, dude. Mark Henry, you are one of the best wrestlers of all time, dude. You're a legend, and you're saying this? I'm sure you guys might think of why Mark Henry is actually saying that because, I'm not.
Fans are furious over Psycho Stu's severe injuries, demanding Lap to arrest Rampage Jackson, with some stressing the attack happened in front of children. The backlash has been intense, with widespread calls for justice. The case has now escalated as California state authorities have taken over from Lapt, with reports suggesting Roger could face serious jail time due to the strong evidence.
When it came to taking care of your opponent in the ring, the foundations of the ring, protecting yourself and your opponent at all time. But what would you expect from Rampage Jackson? He is as much as a pro wrestler as my 2-year-old son. What do you expect from the—
Mallow said Lapt was moving too slowly, but with so much evidence, the state has now taken over, making jail time likely for Rampage Jackson. Rampage maintained he doesn't condone Roger's actions, believing it was a staged spot gone wrong, noting Roger had a recent concussion and shouldn't have been involved. Meanwhile, a Southern California venue banned him from a Danger Pro Wrestling show, calling it one of the most serious wrestling-related legal cases in years.
Moved by an independent promotion by the name of Danger Pro Wrestling, they are featuring Rampage Jackson as an attraction for their next show. This is the most wildest thing I could ever think of after a whole assault happened live on camera. Danger Pro Wrestling, I don't know what y'all thinking, but this is the quickest way to get your promotion some bad heat. And people in the comments could be like, oh, the whole thing was staged, like they were supposed to send him—
Smith is now out of the hospital and responsive, but still needs dental treatment. Rampage blames Knox Pro, owned by WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, while Knox points the finger at Raja. WWE is distancing itself as the story spreads across wrestling, MMA, and mainstream media. Wrestlers have reacted online, with Filthy Tom Lawler criticizing how things were handled, noting AJ Mana was seen urging Raja to give Smith a receipt.
I don't understand that whole tweet. Like, is that something to promote his podcast and say, listen to what I have to say? But so far I got Raja's back with no explanation in the tweet. And then when he did it, I watched maybe about 10 minutes of it.
Royce Isaacs, ex-New Japan Strong Tag Champ, agreed with Tom Lawler, saying safety matters more than a pinfall and some people shouldn't be near the ring. Matt Farmer from Defy also backed Lawler, calling the situation ridiculous and praising the wrestlers who stopped Raja. Stu's brother Andrew Smith posted photos and updates on Facebook, thanking fans for support. He confirmed Stu is stable but still in critical care, and warned that any GoFundMe links are fake since their family hasn't made one.
Go to prison. I usually don't like to involve myself in other men's situations, but I feel I'm qualified to speak on this. And dog messed up. And if it's Rampage, I love Rampage. But Rampage, turn your son in.
Another Knox wrestler claimed Stu was discharged, though it's unclear if that came after Andrew's update. The mixed reports highlight how confusing info gets after big incidents. What's clear is the state taking over from lap shows just how serious this case is.
Gonna do go off script and intentionally want to hurt this man. He was on his way to kill this man on live stream. No, I didn't hold back. He was going to kill this man. Roger Jackson should belong in jail and rot in jail, because that kind of behavior, that kind of animal instinct shouldn't be society. If you say otherwise, he can live next door to you.
Changes like this happen when evidence is strong and local investigations are too slow. Prosecutors believe there's enough for serious charges, and Roger could face jail. Doug Mallow noted that detectives often involve the state in high-profile cases, especially felonies or when public attention is high, showing some frustration with LAPD's pace.
Do you want this?
Need all the love I can get right now.
Why is that?
You know, things happen in this world.
That's all.
Yeah.
You know what?
People blaming me like I'm a master.
That's not a reflection of you, though.
Well,
Do you want the hangers?
some people think it is.
All those people need to have kids of their own and realize that.
Striking an already down opponent makes Roger Jackson's case more serious. Small promotions like Knox Pro have fewer rules, but state law still applies. Video evidence of multiple strikes to the head is dangerous, and Roger's recent concussion adds concern. Rampage comments raise questions about promoter responsibility. The fallout is fast. Being banned from venues shows how seriously the industry is taking it, protecting both reputation and business.